Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Will Thomas will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, Joe Pappas. He'll get us started in this one tonight, under the lights.
The center fielder, Joe Pappas.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
So coming to the plate, Russell Madden. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Walter Yamada, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Tadahito Ishii. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Tadahito Ishii.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Standing in now, Manolo Kupua. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ishii aboard here at first with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Young facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Nero?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Matsui, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Matsui.
First pitch on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Fisher is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Settling in now, Joe Zinn. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Boris Divine.
Coming to the plate now, Boris Divine, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back standing. Here's the first pitch to him, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Richie Patterson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Zinn at third with two away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here's the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Number 3 is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
A.J. Reed.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Matthew Mays. First offering on its way. Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2.
Batting it, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So striding in, Derek Fisher. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fisher is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Down the first baseline. To his left, Madden. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Hugh Pena.
Leading it off, the shortstop, Hugh Pena.
First pitch on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Ronaldo Young.
Stepping in, Ronaldo Young. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Joe Pappas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Lauren Asuncion as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Lauren Asuncion.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
At the plate, Tadahito Ishii. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Asuncion on at first, nobody out. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Manolo Kapua, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Kapua is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box, number 3, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Russell Madden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Manny Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Madden gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Matsui.
Into the box now, Ken Matsui, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Joe Zinn will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fisher's under it, one away. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far. So any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Striding in, Boris Devine. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
First and second now, one man out. Now both runners on the move. Grounded to short. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Richie Patterson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A ball and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brian Rincon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rincon.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
In now, A.J. Reed, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to A.J. Reed. Rincon aboard here at first with nobody out. Three and 1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pappas will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Now to the plate, Matthew Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Hugh Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Ronaldo Young. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe Papa.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Pappas. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Russell Madden. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pappas at second with 2 down. This is popped up. Reed shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Striding into the box, Lauren Asuncion. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Matsui is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Kanahito Ishii.
So the lineup bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
One out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Young moves over and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 78.
Stepping into the box, Manolo Kupua. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Devine is there. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Amarillo out in front 1-0. Now at the plate, Manny Alfaro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Manny Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Grounded back up the middle. Asuncion comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Ken Matsui.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Matsui. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2,
Now
right?
batting,
You have to protect for the
hitter,
fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Joe Zinn. Ball one. Two out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Boris Devine would be next. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Michael Lee has got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Lee.
First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pena over to his left, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, number 3.
Standing in, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Now a snap throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Brian Rincon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Swing, and he pops him up. Devine ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, A.J. Reed.
Now in the box, A.J. Reed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Two out with the man at first. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Matthew Mays, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. To short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. At the plate, Boris Devine. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Asuncion ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Richie Patterson. And a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Hugh Pena.
Now batting, Hugh Pena. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ryan McClung is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Derek Fisher the next to bat. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this ball game is tied at 1.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Stepping in now, Tadahito Ishii lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Manolo Kopua, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pappas on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ryan Kincaid has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 4, Ryan.
Ready for another chance, Ronaldo Young. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
The right field bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Fisher has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Pappas. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Kincaid, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a two-seamer, and a sinker. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in, Russell Madden. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Rincon corrals it, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Michael
Leading
Lee.
off for Corpus Christi, the right fielder, Michael.
First
Lee.
pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in once again, number 3. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Matsui over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, Ryan Rincon.
Ready once again, Brian Rincon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Brian Mitchell takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Brian Mitchell.
Standing in now, A.J. Reed. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
No strike.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The set and the 2-1. Ball 3. The set and the 3-1 pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Manny Alfaro. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Manny Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a one-run ball game.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now batting.
Into the
left
box,
fielder.
Ken Matsui.
Matsui.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. Fisher patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting. Designated hitter. Joe Zinn.
Striding forward now is the DH, Joe Zinn. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Popped up. Reed moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Second baseman. Boris Divine.
In now, Boris Divine. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Fisher. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the ninth. Amarillo out in front, 2-1. Ron Campillo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Campillo.
Striding in to start the ninth, Matthew Mays, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Matthew Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Into the box, Derek Fisher. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Ball 3.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lord Assumption.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lauren Assumption. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in now, Tadahito Ishii. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Assumption, the runner at first with 2 gone. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Line to the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Amarillo came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Brian Mitchell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ron Campillo hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please Drive home safely.